Hi everyone, it's me, Sammy Joe. Well, it's December 12th, I believe. I just thought I'd share with you, we have no power. And so, you all seen, well, hopefully anybody that watches me seen the video where I did my prepping, or my little short there, that I did some prepping for some food. So now I just want to show you how I use my prepping, because I have no power. I can't cook. Gone. So I just want to show you what I do. Anyone that if you want to be kind to yourself, you should have some cast iron frying pans laying around. Oh, and this little stove is called a Martin. It's run by butane. You can use it in the house. You can use it outside. I've had this one here, I think, since Hurricane 1. And that there, I never had power for like 7 days. So, I want to show you how this little thing works, just in case you've never seen one before. Yeah, this is the butane. There's a little notch here that it sets in this little lifty little thing here. You set the can in. You make sure that it's sitting in that little notch. And then once that's in, you're ready to go. This here locks it in place. You push it down and you turn it on. So I want you to see, this is my version of a no power microwave. This is how I like to make my food hot. And if I didn't have this, I have extra butane, everything. I'm always prepared. I have a pantry and it's stocked. So this is what I do. I take my cast iron frying pan, and the reason why I do that is because this heats up really, really hot, like really quick, and I don't want to waste my butane. If I don't have to use it, I don't want to have to use it, unless I have to buy. And I have about, I don't know, there's no measurements really. I have about a little more than a cup of water here. So I'm going to put, it's about here on my finger. And then, here's one of the meals that I prepped. And I ate half of this, I don't know, 2 days ago or something. Because we've had, our power's been threatening to go out for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. I could be in the middle of something and boom, it's gone. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to set it right here in the middle of my pan. These here tinfoil pans, I wouldn't put those on any kind of burner. But I'm sure if you were, you know, in dire straits kind of thing, you could do that. But I don't like that idea. I don't like the idea of this tinfoil and whatever's in it goes in my system. So this is the safest that I can think of. So this water's already boiling in here, and you're going to see the steam in a few minutes. And this probably takes, I don't know, it probably takes a few minutes. So when you're in a position where you're in a place that you're, you know, you can lose your power anytime. And I'll tell you, it doesn't matter where you live. I don't care if it's in the UK, if it's here, if it's in the States. It doesn't matter. You know what? Things are going wrong left, right, and center the last 10 years or so. So we should all be prepared, especially if you have children. You should be prepared. So I don't have to worry about, I live in Nova Scotia and everybody knows how cold it is and everything else. All that rain that came was really nice to us because they took all that snow away. Thank goodness. I'm glad for that. So, yeah, I just want to encourage us. You know what? You don't have to have a pantry. You don't have to have, just keep some things around that you can help yourself. I'm here all by myself. Like, I'm here 98% of the time by myself. What would I do if I didn't I'd sit here and starve to death because trust me, nobody's going to come check on me, right? So you can see this steaming up. And I don't want it really, really super, super hot because I don't like hot food. But I do want to, you know, good enough. And so all that water is going around my little thing here. And I keep this top on so we can keep the heat inside and not letting it go out in the air. This little thing here, I just received this, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. It's a little silicone sleeve. And when you're using one of these things, or even if you're using your stove and you're letting your cast iron get that hot, these things are great to move it. Because sometimes even when you use these, you still feel that heat through it. So that's a good thing. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm hungry. I could hear my stomach growl a little while ago. While it's still daylight, I have a couple of things that I need to do. I'm going to get my stove ready for tonight because I know it's going to go down below 0. So I'm going to have that ready. There's a few things I need to pick up in the yard because, boy, did this little storm, or this storm, and they didn't even call it, they just called it a warning. And that there's one of the things. We get these weather people that tell us, oh, you know, you could have, you know, so many inches of snow or whatever. Not me. I don't pay attention to them at all. If I know it's coming, and usually one of my legs will tell me it's coming. Or my friends in the States, my friends in other places, they have this weather coming, and I know within a day it's going to be here. I know. Not as severe as it is there, because boy, oh boy, Texas, oh my God, with all those tornadoes and things, my heart breaks for those people. In those situations, you know what, you really can't prepare. What you can do is go scrounge around in all the debris there and see what you can find to help yourself. So, yeah, this is almost done. And once that's done, I'm going to have something to eat. I'm watching Buddy right now. He's over there. My cat is laying in the sun, and Buddy's over there chewing on her tail. He's going to get himself in trouble. He's always in trouble. Do you understand? That poor dog is always in trouble. Oh, there she goes. She's going to start hissing and going on. Buddy, leave her alone. So, this is what I'm doing. I'm sure this video is going to be ridiculous, but it's not ridiculous. Paying attention and taking responsibility for yourself. Don't look for anybody to come help you. Don't look for anybody to come check on you. Take care of yourself. Do a little prepping. Did I need to do that? No, I didn't. But what I do is, well, I do it mostly because when I'm busy, and I don't have time to be cooking, and I don't like to stop. But I don't like to eat a bag of chips either. So, when I have these kind of things in my freezers, and I have four freezers in this house and two refrigerators. I have a generator out back here, and what I do is I turn that on for a few hours, make sure that everything's good and cold, and then yeah, then we're good, and we are good. So I think that's about as long as I need to heat that up, I think. But I'm going to check it. I am going to check it, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it out here. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to open this little thing up. Buddy, no. Oh, look at that cheese. Look at that cheese. So, I'm excited. And I would share my lunch with you, but nah, there's only a little bit there. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more water to this. And it's warm, but not as warm as I want. I don't like it hot, but Buddy! Stop. So, yeah. I can't reshoot this video and reshoot this video because number one, I don't want my phone to die. I need to keep that charged at all times. Oh, you know, one of the things that I wanted to share, you know, people, they, what is he after? He's after something over on that desk. Just a second. Stop. Go get your toys. Go on. I don't know what you're looking for. So, see? I lost my train of thought there. Yeah, one of the things that people talk about when your power goes out, you know, they have their cell phones and, well, what if your internet goes down at the same time, which mine does. Everything goes here. But one of the things I do is I want to turn this around without messing it up. So, see this thing here? This is my wall phone. This is what we call the landline. That landline still works. My other, you know, ones that come off the charger there, they don't work. They don't work. They only work if you have power. I don't have power. So I just wanted to show you that. The only thing bad, sorry you guys, the only thing bad about that is that everything today, when you call somewhere, whereas they say, press 1, press 2, I can't do anything. That's a dial phone. So if I have to do those kind of things, then, oh well. And you can't even get the operator on it. I don't think you can get the operator on any phone anymore. I don't even think there is such a thing, but I don't know. I could be wrong. So anyways, yeah, that's what's going on here. I'm having a good old time by myself with my cat and my dog. And what I do is I just find things to amuse myself. I'm kind of cranky because I wanted to do some baking yesterday, and I can't do it. And I could if I wanted to really go back to the pioneer days, because I know how to do it. It's just a lot of work, and it's not worth it to me. I can wait. There's supposedly Nova Scotia Power is saying that our power should be back on today at around 4 o'clock. Well, it's lunchtime now. We'll see what happens, you know. They say one thing, they do another. As long as you pay your bill, everything's good on their side, right? Yeah, so I think this little guy might be ready now. Oh, it is. So, and look, I don't even have to dirty any dishes. Isn't that great? And the water that's in here, I'm going to reuse that water. I'm going to take it. I have a few dishes in the sink from the last 2 days. And I'm just going to take that and pour it over it. I'm not going to wash my dishes or anything else. I'm just going to make sure I keep them clean. And this is my dish for my lunch. And I think it's going to be delicious. So, turn off my stove. Release my butane can here. And this can is very cold. So, don't let that freak you out, okay? And I'll tell you, honestly, I learned all of this. Well, I've been learning it all my life, but I've learned about this little stove when just before Hurricane 1. Some old fellow told me about this because I thought cooking on the inside, you know, on a gas stove